Hello everybody, and my hair looks like shit, and you know why. It is time for another coffee talk.
Actually, in the camera, your hair actually looks good.
Yeah, in the camera it looks good, but when I turn like this,
Still looks good.
oh, well, it still looks okay.
Mine actually looks decent.
Okay, anyway, I'm sorry it's been a while since I've been able to really upload any videos, except for the Let's Play that I uploaded, but that's because of the car accident that I was in on Saturday. I took most of the injuries, and I can't really do much with my arms, so doing my makeup is completely out of the question right now.
I got attacked by a cat.
But that is not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about the fact that I absolutely love Florida Man, and I want to give you some headlines that are absolutely hilarious. And the sad thing is that ever since Irma, I haven't heard much from Florida Man.
Because he's not in Florida.
And I want to know where he went. I mean...
He got evacuated.
Well, I mean, he didn't go to Texas, because Texas got hit pretty hard too.
Well,
so is it going to
everyone
be...
from Florida got evacuated to Georgia or higher. So
yeah, but this is Florida Man.
He's either in Georgia or he's in Tennessee. Everything beside us and below us got attacked.
So
he's in Georgia and Tennessee, or he's made his way back down to Florida.
Well, I'm trying to think of a funny one. So, Alabama Man. Can we start hearing of an Alabama Man?
Unless he went to British.
Britain Man. Something like that. Anyway, I want to tell you some of the craziest headlines I've ever heard about Florida Man. And there's one in particular that I've always loved was Florida Man. I'm sorry, I can't think of it without laughing. Florida Man arrested for wrestling an alligator naked. Florida Man arrested naked for wrestling an alligator.
Florida Man accused of slapping police horse on patrol.
Yeah.
Why did he slap the horse?
A Florida man accused of slapping a police horse on patrol.
Why did he slap the horse?
Have no idea. I have no idea why he slapped.
Well, if he slapped the man, then it would have been.
I mean, I don't know, but he slapped a horse. He just fucking slapped a horse.
I guess he figured he wouldn't get in trouble as much.
I don't know.
If he slapped the police officer, then what's it called, abuse, something.
He slapped the horse.
But the horse is, well, I guess they consider it officer.
Yeah, but still, you just walk up to a police officer on a horse, because, I mean, we don't have any of those where we live, but seriously, you walk up to a policeman on a horse, and you're just walking by, and all of a sudden the horse just neighs at you, and you're like, bitch, come on. I mean, what? Another one.
He can speak horse, and the horse is vintage.
He's a horse whisperer, and the horse gave him the stink eye and was Another one is Florida Man attempts to smoke crack in ICU and almost burns down the hospital. My first question is,
how did he get the crack?
How did he get the crack? He's in ICU.
Why was he in ICU? What did he do to get in ICU?
Well, apparently, he was on oxygen, so, I mean,
He was about to die. That was his last dying wish, was to have crack. Unfortunately, he did it wrong.
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, supposedly he was 54 years old, and he was arrested on Christmas Eve for crack possession. And apparently, when they put him in ICU because he got sick, then he, like, made cocaine from, like, something. I don't know. He made cocaine, and then when he tried to, I guess you heat up cocaine. Sorry, guys. I'm the one thing my dad has always said is that he never has to worry about me doing hard drugs, is because I don't know my hand from my asshole on what drugs do what and how to use them.
I thought cocaine's the one you snort, or is that the one you shoot through the needle?
I don't know.
We don't
I have no idea. I've never, no. But, yeah, Florida man attempts to smoke crack in ICU and almost burns down hospital.
No, he was in the hospital when he got arrested.
Okay, so, here's another one that I thought was pretty funny. Florida man impersonates an officer. He impersonates a police officer at an IHOP to get free food and then flashes everybody. Why didn't he just stop at point 1? Why didn't he just stop at point A? Like, I mean,
if he was going to get arrested for impersonating an officer anyway, so he might as well went the whole.
Yeah, but apparently he was arrested for flashing everybody, and then it stated that he was impersonating an officer to get free food. So he apparently successfully impersonated the police officer to get free food. So why didn't he just stop there?
Someone would have caught on. He figured somebody's going to catch on.
He was like, well, I've already done one thing wrong. I might as well do something else.
Buttocks. It said buttocks.
Buttocks.
So he just flashed his buttocks. He didn't flash the other side.
Yeah. Florida man bites off neighbor's ear because he would not give him a cigarette. I'm going to tell you something.
Wait a second. He successfully bit off the ear, like it's gone.
I don't know, but
whose teeth are that strong to actually bite off an ear?
Have you not seen Mike Tyson?
That's a different story. That's Mike Tyson.
Here's the thing.
A normal person is strong enough to bite off an ear. What was that dude on?
Here's the thing. I'm one of those people. That likes to believe that Florida man is one person and he's like a weird ass, like, super powered superhero from Florida.
But they never really have a picture of him.
Well, exactly. That's the point. You know, I think I'm one of those people that believes that Florida man is one person and he's like running around in a weird jumpsuit and cape and he's just doing all this weird shit.
Florida man!
Florida man!
I'm here to destroy your lives.
I'm here to cause chaos and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Yeah, Florida man bites off man's ear because he wouldn't give him a cigarette.
Oh, go back.
Florida man claims his wife was kidnapped by holograms. See, now now Florida man was on crack with this one. Holograms. Holograms. Florida man claims his wife was kidnapped by holograms. And to me, that's just one of them things that... Here's what happened, okay? Here's what happened. Florida man was arrested for possession of cocaine. He got sick. They put him in ICU. He attempts to smoke crack in ICU. He almost burned down the hospital. So he gets better. They put him in jail. And then his wife never comes to see him. And his brain's all messed up from the cocaine. That he thinks his wife has just been kidnapped by holograms. You know, that's just what I think. Because Florida man is just that weird.
Drunk Florida man attempts to ride bike through Taco Bell drive-thru. Fights with police.
Is it true that drive-thrus will not let you...
No, they can't pick up any sensors. They cannot pick up a sensor of a bike. You have to be in a car. Like, motorcycles have trouble too.
Well, I mean, I've heard stories of people, like, obviously, I've heard stories of people who are actually trying to walk through a drive-thru, and they won't let them, which I guess I could kind of understand that. But for people who are on a bicycle...
It can't pick up their sensors.
No, but they refused to do any service, even though they are on a transportation device or thing.
It's not a drive-through, not a ride-through.
Well, I mean, if you're going fast enough, you just take your feet off the pedals. It's technically riding.
Exactly. It's called a drive, not a ride.
Oh well.
Even people with.
But if you're pedaling the pedals, then you are driving the bike.
It's also dangerous to do it that way.
What? That's not my question.
So they can't. It's considered dangerous to be on your bike and be carrying groceries and stuff.
Okay, on a bicycle, okay. Well, no, because
even on a motorcycle.
There are those tricycles that have the giant baskets on them. Not tricycles. Yeah, there are those giant tricycles that have the baskets on them.
Oh.
I want a BLT. Sorry, sir. It's too dangerous. You wouldn't be able to carry it. But I got this huge basket attached to my butt. And I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's because it's too dangerous. People with motorcycles have to have satchels to be able to do it. It's actually super dangerous for them.
Alright, here's another one. Florida man holds up a Domino's delivery man. Okay, he doesn't hold up a Domino's. He holds up a Domino's delivery man. In other words, the Domino's man actually got to his house to deliver this man's pizza, and Florida man holds up the Domino's man over pizza and wings. So, I'm guessing here's what happened. Florida man called, he's like, yo, I'm hungry, so I want pizza. I want pizza and wings. So he calls Domino's, and he's like, hey, do you deliver? Yeah, alright, let's do that. So, Domino's delivers the pizza, man gets out like, here you go, it was like 20, whatever, however much it costed, and he's like, this is a stick-up. He's standing in his own damn house at the door, and this is a stick-up.
Is it considered robbery then? If you're in your own house?
I don't know if that would be considered a robbery or a mugging.
But you're on your own property.
Yeah, but you're doing it to another person. It's considered a hold-up. It's a building. You're holding like a mass of people inside of an establishment for a robbery. But if you, technically rob one person, it's considered a mugging. But it wasn't the person he was mugging, it was the Domino's guy he was mugging. So, was it considered a mugging?
But it was on his property, so...
The property has nothing to do with it.
No, is it considered home robbery? Because he was at home. Is it considered home robbery?
Definitely not a home invasion. That damn Domino's guy wanted the hell out of there. Alright, Florida man escapes adult novelty store with a $300 Jenna Jameson doll.
He wanted it for his daughter, but didn't want to pay the price for it. Well, I don't blame him.
Do you know who Jenna Jameson is?
No, but if she's famous, the doll probably costed an arm and a leg.
Honey, Jenna Jameson is not for kids.
Still. Doesn't mean he didn't want it for his daughter. I've seen people buy weirder things for their kids.
It was probably a sex doll.
Still, doesn't mean he didn't want it for his daughter.
Well, Florida man is weird. Florida man is weird.
He needed the doll.
I mean, how the hell do you escape an adult store with a blow-up doll? I mean,
it probably hasn't blown up yet.
Well, I mean, I've been
unblowed it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been in adult stores. I've purchased some things from adult stores, but I've never actually seen or purchased a blow up or sex doll or whatever. I don't know how they come packaged or if they come packaged at all, so I wouldn't know.
The few I've been in, I haven't seen any. So.
Yeah, I've been in adult novelty stores, but I've never actually. I've been into the 2 adult stores that we have here.
We have 3 here.
3? No, the toy box closed. The Pink place, the toy box, yeah, it closed down. But I have never actually seen sex dolls. I've never actually seen one.
Now, I've seen the butts and the vagina pillows.
Pillows?
Yeah. If you go to...
legit pillows, not
I don't know, I didn't actually mess with it. But they look like pillows, and one was a butt and one was vagina.
Okay.
But that was at the one next to the tattoo shop.
Oh, yeah. I've only been in there like one time.
There's not a whole lot in there, but there's not any sex dolls in there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I've been in there. I didn't see any sex dolls. I went into the toy box before it closed down, and there was no sex dolls in there. And then there's one more that I can't remember the name of. What was the name of it?
I know that you got at least 2 around here.
Anyway, let's move on to the next Florida man, because we got off on topic on sex dolls.
New topic of the day?
Here's one. Florida man steals 850 pairs of underwear from Victoria's Secrets.
He's a cross-dresser now.
Okay, here's my thing.
Or maybe his wife just needed underwear.
No, there is no way he stole 850 pairs of Victoria's Secret's underwear for one woman. That man has got some pieces on the side. He's got pieces on the side. Not just one. Okay? That's too many underwear for even 2 women.
Hello?
Now,
This is she.
I don't know what to tell you as far as this next one goes. And I'm going to pause for a second because my sister's on the phone and I'm pretty sure that she doesn't want the person on the phone to hear us. So, now I'm actually going to read this one because I don't normally read into the whole purpose behind the headlines of Florida Man because it kind of just kills it for me. But I'm really curious about this one. Florida Man really, and it's even written, really wants to force a jury to watch his sex tape. Now,
$3,000 fucking bill. It's not supposed to be a $3,000 bill. Surgery. Anyway,
you know what? No, I'm not reading into that one because, quite frankly, just the headline is hilarious enough for me. I don't want to know anything further. Florida man really wants to force a jury to watch his sex tape.
he needed advice on it, okay? He thought his sex was terrible because his wife never, finished.
Maybe his wife was pressing charges because he was terrible at sex, and he wanted
charges.
I don't know. I'm making it up as I go along. Okay?
No. Okay, he was in prison for raping somebody. Okay, and he wanted to show the jury that it wasn't rape if it was good enough. He was so good that he didn't need to be prosecuted. He recorded the sex.
That's not funny.
Mm-hmm.
That's not funny.
It is too. He thought he could get off by good sex.
Okay, maybe
Get off by.
Okay, so I mean, listen, we're not making fun of rape, but we're making fun of his state of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thought he could get off with good sex.
Yeah.
Did it get off?
Okay, we're just gonna move along. Okay. Elderly Florida man. So, Florida man just kind of jumped up a few years in age here. God. Shit. Elderly Florida man caught masturbating in a McDonald's parking lot and claims his privacy was invaded.
No, everybody else's was.
Now, he was in the parking lot, so does that mean he was in his car? Because if he was in his car, technically he was in the privacy of his own car.
If that was the case, they wouldn't have known he was doing his stuff.
His business?
Yeah. Unless the little kid looked through the window.
Yeah. then it... Well, even then, even if he's in the privacy of his own vehicle, it's still public indecency.
Yeah.
Alright, so, Florida man attacks nephew over undercooked noodles.
His noodles must be perfect.
He attacked his nephew over undercooked noodles.
These noodles aren't cooked.
I mean,
He had guests coming over, and the noodles had to be perfect, and they weren't.
I don't know.
Maybe his nephew said something. That's why he attacked him. Maybe there's not the whole story there.
Well, here's another masturbation one. Florida man sets apartment complex on fire after manager told him to stop masturbating in front of the windows.
Why did you set your own apartment on fire?
First of all, I kind of really want to know how that conversation went down. Like, did he just come
Bunny.
up? Huh?
Bunny.
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 But,
Sorry.
I mean, did it seriously go down with his manager beating on his door? Just like, hey, dude, you gotta stop masturbating in front of the windows. Alright, well, I'm gonna set this bitch on fire.
He needed new windows, so only way he could get new windows is to set the place. He needed windows he can masturbate in front of.
I love Florida Man. I like the idea of Florida Man, you know, the superhero. Or, can you call him a superhero?
No.
Anti-hero? There we go. The super anti-hero. No, he's not even considered an anti-hero.
He's not even considered a hero.
I like the idea of Florida Man running around in his underwear with a cape on, like
Okay.
Captain Underpants.
Villain, he's not even a hero. Okay.
That's what I mean. Like, whatever would be the equivalent of,
Captain Florida Man, okay?
like, I don't know.
Florida
Anyway.
Man.
Here's another drug one, because they come pretty often. Florida man arrested for smoking pot in a hospital maternity ward.
Maternity, hold on, hospital maternity ward.
Labor and delivery.
Oh, okay. He was celebrating the birth of his child, okay?
You know how they used to, when they would sit around and all the guys when the baby was born and they're like, hey, it's a boy, and they'd smoke cigars and stuff like that?
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can come up with because, now granted, those people weren't actually doing it in a hospital.
Or, he found out it wasn't his child, he needed to get high enough to accept it.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Now, here's one that's not exactly, like, dying of laughter funny, but it makes you really think what did he think he was going to accomplish. Florida man calls 911 to check on his tax returns.
Maybe he thought they were getting stolen. By 911.
I mean, what did he really think he was going to accomplish by calling an emergency service?
They say our taxes go to the government. Maybe that's where he thought it was at. I don't know. That one's...
I don't really know. I don't know. I don't know what he thought he was going to accomplish by trying to look for his tax return by calling 911. It's just, it didn't really, I mean, that's really just one of those that makes you think. Anyway, the next one is Florida man tattoos a black widow spider on his face to combat arachnophobia. Okay, now.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that one.
I do.
get it.
I mean, that is kind of stupid, first of all, because he just tattoos a spider on the side of his face.
Yeah, but if he tattoos on the side of his face and he always sees it, then eventually his fear of...
No, because it's a tattoo!
Exactly. He's going to get so used to it.
It's a tattoo, though, not a real spider.
But every time he looks in the damn mirror,
I mean, now this one I can kind of take personally, because I absolutely hate spiders. I hate spiders.
Yet you have a black widow on your
Yes,
side.
that's what I was about to get to. I have a black widow tattooed on my abdomen, and yes, I will show you real quick. I have a tattoo of a black widow spider right there, and I am terrified of spiders, but of all spiders, I absolutely adore black widows. I will sit there and watch them. Now, if that sumbitch moves, I'm throwing everything around me to kill it. Okay? But there is something so majestic about a black widow spider, and I don't know what it is, but I love black widow spiders.
The fact that
as long as they're not moving.
They'll kill their mate.
Well, I mean, I think the main reason why I've always been attracted to black widow spiders is because when I was little, with my hepatitis C and everything, I was always seen as being toxic or poisonous because they were terrified if they were even friends with me, they would catch hepatitis C because that's how ignorant people have always been about hepatitis C. You know, and I was always seen as toxic or poisonous. And, you know, it just kind of stuck with me, especially in the 6th grade, that, you know, I just grew up thinking I was poisonous. You know, I had this weird toxin in my blood that could be, you know, it was killing me slowly, and, you know, I could technically spread it to other people, but it was highly unlikely. You know, so I can relate to the black widow spider. Highly misunderstood. Now, granted, most people think, you know, oh, well, it kills its mate in order to feed its babies. That's exactly it. It's Mother Nature. It's all nature.
Yeah, a lot of things, actually, and people don't realize, a lot of things in nature will kill their mate to feed the babies.
A lot of things in nature will kill their young if they know that the baby is suffering and is going to die anyway. Mm-hmm. It will kill that baby.
Cats. Male cats will kill the babies just to put the mother back in heat.
Well, I think there's another reason why they do it.
No, it's just,
oh, you're talking about the male cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, male cats will, if they're aggressive enough, they'll actually kill the newborn babies.
To put the mother back in heat.
Yeah, to put the mother back in heat in order to mate again. But
although, if, let's say, the female cat gave birth and then died, the male cat would take the kittens in instead of killing it, and will raise the kittens.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
They will raise the kittens. Only because they can raise them to be just like them, the males, and then the females can grow up and they can put the females in heat, and then they
yeah, because cats will mate with whatever actually is in heat. It doesn't matter if it's like mother, father, brother, sister, you know. That's why we had like 36 cats out here at one time, because our grandmother thought it'd be a great idea to feed one that was pregnant, and then they gave birth to a litter, and we are getting so off topic. Okay. we are getting so off topic. Okay. Now, this one I can understand. It is kind of cruel. Florida man sent to jail after pouring hot sauce on 3-month-old puppy. Okay, now, hot sauce doesn't necessarily hurt the skin, does it?
He wanted Chinese. Which one is it? It's Chinese eat cat, right?
Now, hot sauce doesn't bother the skin, I don't believe. But the dog is going to lick itself, so I can get that one. That one's not really all that funny. Oh God, yes, Florida man attacks ice cream man who wouldn't take a $20 bill for a pickled sausage.
How much was the pickled sausage?
Well, no, that's the problem. It was an ice cream man. The ice cream man didn't have pickled sausage. So, Florida man became irate. Are you gonna have a hairball over there?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's his answer. Yes. I don't know what his deal has been lately, but every now and then he's coughing up a hairball. I think it's because I've changed his food. It's an ice cream man, so of course he doesn't have pickled sausage. So when Florida man goes up to him, it's like, here's a 20, I'd like a pickled sausage. Sir, we only sell ice cream. Unless you're one of those ice cream men that, like, has, like, ice cream and then cotton candy hanging from above. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I don't
Florida man arrested.
He coughed and then started scratching his head. Yeah, the next one's pretty funny too.
Florida man arrested after urinating on in-laws' carpet during Thanksgiving gathering.
Yeah.
Was he drunk?
That's what my explanation would be.
He was drunk and he couldn't hold it. Or maybe he was mad at one of his in-laws, and that was the in-laws' house, and went, here, take it.
Yep. He was arrested after peeing on the carpet. Can you please move him in the kitchen? Take him to his water bowl.
You're gonna get it. Okay.
The next one, I don't know how to look at this one. Florida man pokes his girlfriend in the eye after she served him waffles instead of pancakes.
What's the difference? I mean, I get there's a difference.
Yeah,
There's a difference, but what's the difference?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way. I know what the difference is between pancakes and waffles. Okay, pancakes are flat.
Waffles are not.
Waffles are raised with the additions. They hold syrup better. Fluffy, whatever.
Here,
But seriously, Florida man, come on, she made you waffles.
She made you breakfast. Well, unless y'all having breakfast for dinner, but...
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but every now and then it'll just stop. But I think we're coming to our end of a lot of time, so this is the last one we're going to do. Florida man attempts to leave store with chainsaw stuffed down his pants. Sir, we're gonna have to frisk you. We believe you may have stolen something. Oh, no, man, that's just my package.
I bet that hurt, though.
How the hell did he get the chainsaw in his pants?
That's what I'm saying, it had to hurt just a little.
How big was this man's pants?
It's probably overweight, so it kind of just fit in there.
He wore pants that were like 4 times too big so he could fit the chainsaw in there and claim it was his package.
Yeah.
Anyway, that comes down to our allotted time. I hope you enjoy our Florida man conversation. Even though I tried to really, so my arm fucking hurts from the accident. We will see you in the next video we decide to do. I don't know if it's going to be a Let's Play. I may attempt to try to do some makeup next. But either way, I love you all. Bye.